My name is John Herndon, and I want to welcome you to the Austin Community College Literary Coffeehouse. We've been doing this for about 13 years now, I think, and this is our second time at Malvern Books, and once again we have a really nice turnout and lots of familiar faces and lots of new faces, which is how we like it. We put these events on 4 times in the fall and 4 times in the spring as a way of bringing together student writers and faculty writers and writers from the community and creating this kind of peer-to-peer community, not just for the hell of it, but more or less for the hell of it.
Yeah, that's a good enough.
You could call it culture. So we'll have one more of these events this semester on December 4th, and then also on December 6th, the same week, on the Wednesday, we'll have our Rio Review release party. And the Rio Review is our student literary journal, and frankly, I will put that journal up against any student literary journal in the country. It's really quite remarkable what we're able to do. It's all student writing and student artwork and student edited. So we'll have a new edition out, fall 2017, here, 7 o'clock, Wednesday, December 6th, and that's always a cool event. So I like to start these things off with a little icebreaker, and I'm going to do something I haven't done before, and that's I'm going to read the last page of my novel. So if you need a spoiler alert, whatever, I guess this is the ultimate spoiler alert. And as you'll see, this little bit is set in Galveston. Seawall Boulevard fronts the Gulf with a brave facade of luxury and fun, hotels, restaurants, and tourist traps, all a bit desperate and tawdry. But I have nothing to do with any of that. I live below the seawall, right on the beach. I lay out the chaise lounge I salvaged from a dumpster behind the motel, and I have all the comforts of home. For a mattress, I have 5 layers of folded cardboard. Each night I am lulled to sleep by the hush and whisper of the waves. The bugs and birds are part of the deal. If I don't sleep, I watch the play of starlight on foam, the sparkle and dance of phosphorescence, and it's better than any television. My hair is past my shoulders, a wild tangle of dreadlocks, and my beard covers my chest. My skin is the color of mahogany. I wear a loincloth made from old rags. I have a blanket someone left behind on the beach, and a plastic tarp I found in the dunes for when it's cold and rainy, which it never is. One stormy night, I slept in a culvert, and I was fine. I know I have money stashed in various accounts, but I can't even remember those old identities. I don't need money. I live like a king. I am well attended by pelicans, gulls, terns, herons, and sandpipers. The beach is alive with crustaceans and insects, and the water is frothy and thick with living creatures, so I'm never lonely. My best companions, my boon companions, are the cats. In vain attempts to dam the flow of the longshore drift of a barrier island, little humans, in their pride, have freighted huge blocks of billion-year-old pink granite quarried from the hills outside Austin to pile up and form jetties, jutting way into the Gulf, which only hastens the erosion of the sand. An unintended consequence, the crannies and crevices of the rocks are inhabited by thousands of cats. Cats of every color and configuration swarm and pour among the boulders with every heave and surge of the waves. They stalk, they pounce, they arch and curl and sleep upside down in the sun. At first they were a bit standoffish, but then the little seal point showed up. Seal point, as you know, is a color like a Siamese. She looked me over pretty good, like this was a different look for me, but she recognized me all the same. She went to the nearest jetty and held a confab, and soon the word had spread to all the colonies, and now I'm accepted wherever I go. 1,000 miles of water stretch out in front of me, but fresh water can be hard to come by. I sneak around behind buildings and backyards to find an unguarded faucet, and I drink from the hose or straight from the tap. In the restaurants on the boulevard, you can pay $50 for a fish, but I need none of that. I have the entire abundance of nature laid out before me like a smorgasbord, for free. Humanitarians, in their concern for the cat's welfare, in their worry that the cats can't take care of themselves, every night leave out hundreds of cans of premium cat food. Salmon, chicken, lamb, beef, the cats kindly share their abundance. I take all I need, and I'm eating better than I ever have. The days roll on, each exactly the same. The sun rises and sets. The tides come in and out. Every moment is the present, and I am free.